The tricks eSafety has uncovered in their compliance update are straight out of the big tech playbook. And Australia will not let the social media giants take Australians for mugs.
Australia has threatened legal action against major social media platforms for allegedly flouting the national ban on users under 16. Communications Minister Anika Wells said the platforms had pledged to comply with the law.
All of the platforms who are covered by our social media minimum age laws said that they would respect our laws. And if these companies want to do business in Australia, they must obey Australian laws. As the independent regulator, eSafety is actively investigating potential non-compliance in relation to 5 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok and YouTube. Australia's world-leading social media laws are not failing, but big tech is failing to obey the laws.
The legal threat marks a shift in tone after the government initially praised the companies for cooperating when the ban took effect in December 2025. eSafety said the platforms have removed about 4.7 million suspected underage accounts. Since then, however, reports have emerged of teenagers easily circumventing restrictions or signing up without ever being asked their age. In its first compliance report since the ban, eSafety identified major gaps. Some platforms prompted children who had already declared they were under 16 to redo age checks, allowed repeated attempts at age assurance tests until a child passed as over 16, and offered inadequate tools for users to report underage accounts. The regulator also said nearly a third of parents reported that their under 16 child still had at least one social media account after the ban commenced. And in 2/3 of those cases, the platform had not asked the child's age.
If eSafety finds these companies have systemically failed to uphold their legal obligations, then I expect the Commissioner to throw the book at them. Under 16s should not be able to keep scanning their face until they crack age assurance techniques. Under 16s should not be able to immediately open another account once they have been kicked off their original account. And parents should be able to report underage use without being asked to sign a legal letter.
Under Australian law, platforms must demonstrate they're taking reasonable steps to keep underage users off their services. Failure to do so could attract fines of around $34 million per breach, enforceable by eSafety through civil courts. TikTok declined to comment on the legal threat, while Meta and Snapchat said they committed to complying with the ban. Google was not immediately available for comment.
Social media platforms are choosing to do the absolute bare minimum because they want these laws to fail. They want as many customers on their platform as possible. That maximises their profit. This is the world-leading law. We're the first in the world to do it. Of course they don't want these laws to work because they want that to be a chilling effect on the dozen countries that have come out since 10 December to follow Australia's stead.